I'd like you to work on issues related to Taiwan, and we've done that since I got elected, and CT has worked with us very closely, and we've accomplished a great deal. Most recently, of course, the TTA, the Taiwan Travel Act, which is really important because it will mean now that the top officials in the United States and the top officials in Taiwan can actually meet face to face now. It doesn't mean that the leadership of Taiwan can go through the U.S. to somewhere else, maybe land in San Francisco and then go down to somewhere in South or Central America. They'll be able to stay here, and in Washington, D.C. And it also means our president, our vice president, our Secretary of State, our Secretary of Defense will be able to go to Taiwan and meet with the top officials of Taiwan. Now, we've been doing this as legislators for many years now. You know, the legislative law that in Taiwan has been meeting with the U.S. Congress, both places, for a long time. That's how I've been able to meet with my counterparts, both in Taiwan and in the United States, for many years. But the top officials have not been able to do that. So this will really make a difference. Now, they haven't gone there yet, but I hope in the relatively near future that will happen. Now, we've already had some officials over there meeting already, and it's important because our relationship is so important in that dangerous part of the world. As we know, the PRC has been trying to throw its weight around. They've been bullying Taiwan, keeping them from getting into the World Health Organization, for example, and trying to get those countries that still recognize Taiwan to rescind, to do away with that recognition. They're doing everything they possibly can. So it's important for the United States and Taiwan to work together, and this will allow us to do that even more closely than we have in the past. So anyway, that's my 2 minutes. So at this point, maybe we'll, just, I don't know if you want to do the question part now but once the food starts coming in here, then we can recess for a while until we're done eating. But until it comes, I'm happy to do whatever you all would like to do at this point. So.
Tonight, he's the boss.
He's the boss. Okay.
He's the boss. Yes.
Yep.
Well, I think still have a good, because of the time frame, we must stop it no later than 8:10, so the Terry can hook up all the equipment together so we can have a live interview with Taiwan TV station. So CC is going to take over, and I suggest that relax. The question can be very tough, but relax, smile, enjoy your meal. Now, if you can eat and talk, go ahead and do it. Okay? If you cannot, then you can wait until the TV interview is over. Okay? Yeah, it's all yours.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
This,
Thank you.
the way of your short talk, I realize that you know Taiwan much better than most of us. Do you realize that?
I don't know if that's true. Not this group. This is a pretty knowledgeable group about Taiwan. But
if you have a problem, there's a map behind you.
very good.
That's right.
Right there. There you go.
Then I have a curious question to ask.
Okay.
CT mentioned a couple of times that you're the father of TTA. Thank you. Now I'm wondering, who is the mother?
Who's the mother of
TTA?
I would say probably CT's wife, Cindy.
Thank you, mother of TTA. Hey, you have good response.
Now that being said, nothing improper here now.
That's okay, Steve.
I'm sure you attended this kind of meeting many times. We charge. Nothing's free. You at least have to do some homework.
Nothing's free. That's right.
All right. Hey, so we prepare a list of questions here.
Okay.
Many of these questions were prepared by Professor Peng. He is the host of a TV station in Taiwan, and he will interview you.
Okay.
as of now, we treat you like a high school student. We give you questions first, then you can answer to the Professor Peng better. So we show that how great American congressman is.
Good.
And therefore, we will be proud of you.
Thank you.
Otherwise, we could be in trouble.
Yeah, I'd embarrass you. We don't want to do that.
That's a leak.
Yeah, a leak, that's right, it's a leak.
Oh, well, because he's the professor, that's why I said. Anyway, our first question here is, or on the first topic is, again, TTA. And our main concern is how to implement TTA.
Yeah.
Okay. The key point of this TTA is, for example, can our Taiwan president, Tsai, be invited to visit and give a talk to Congress?
Yeah.
What do you think of the possibility?
I think it's a very, very much a possibility.
Oh.
And now, now how long that might take, we have to wait and see, because.
Don't tell me after your retirement.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. It's the Speaker of the House that generally invites, foreign dignitaries to come to Congress and address. We just had the French president was there last week when we were there. He's the most recent. We've had Netanyahu of Israel a while back and different people. And I think. I mean, as everybody here knows, one of the things that President Trump did pretty early on was to call President Tsai, and
No, yeah, that's right.
and the PRC certainly didn't like that, and some of the president's people tried to get him to step back on that. But I certainly would favor this happening, and we can talk to our leadership, the Speaker, and talk to the administration and. I can't promise when it would be, but we can certainly work on that.
Do you have a recommendation or anything that the Taiwan people have to do in order to achieve this goal?
The goal of having the president speak here? No, I wouldn't think there's anything that the people of Taiwan necessarily have to do. I would say, the people of Taiwan have demonstrated that they're worthy of something like this happening because they are a role model to many other countries around the world because they are a democracy unlike the PRC, and so they should be rewarded for the example that they've shown to the rest of the world.
We really appreciate that. We appreciate that. I think the way you say on the TTA, your name means Steve Chabot is justice and human rights. Your name will be recorded in Taiwan history forever. I hope you like it.
I very much do. I'd like to have my name up there along with the jade cabbage. You think maybe? Because CT showed me the jade cabbage many years ago when we were going through the museum there, and so. Now I'm only kidding, when I say that, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. I think we should take a break.
Okay.
And enjoy the meal, and then we go back to continue our discussion. Okay?
That's a great idea.
Good.
Yeah.